Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wanted to share my thoughts with you on the LSAT and alcohol. Drinking, partying. I know it's college. I know that most of you studying out there are on the younger side and like to go out. I certainly did. So I know where you're at and how the social and the professional and the academic all kind of tug in different directions. So I wanted to share my thoughts with you about how to make alcohol part of your LSAT study routine and to what extent. Bottom line is, if it gets in the way of your LSAT studying, don't do it. It's not worth it. You've got to decide how much you want this. How much do you want your goal LSAT score? Whether it be 160s, 165, 170, 175, or maybe you even just want to break into the 150s. Whatever it is, if alcohol or partying is getting in the way of your LSAT study, you've got to drop it. The LSAT requires 110% of your dedication and your focus, your mental discipline, your stamina. And alcohol is a depressant. It makes your thinking cloudy. It can give you a hangover. It can affect your sleep. And one of my favorite motivational videos talks about how you've got to be willing to give things up if this goal is the most important thing for you. He talks about training, I think for sports, and how you've got to be willing to give up sleep for training. I actually don't recommend that, but I like the idea of you being willing to sacrifice something. Maybe you're willing to get up early, or maybe you're willing to sacrifice a night out with friends, or you can still go out, but you come home early. You call it an early night. You get home by 11 or 12. You're still able to wake up at sometime between 7 to 9 a.m. to study for the LSAT. If you're going to a party or you're going to a bar, you could opt for seltzer or soda water instead. I recently have become super addicted to seltzer, and I found that it helped me cut down on my drinking a lot. I actually don't drink anymore, although I used to drink a lot back in the day. Maybe I'll share my reasons for the switch in a future video. But one thing I'll say right now is that I'm a big fan of seltzer. This seltzer in particular, Polar Black Cherry, is excellent. I drink that stuff by the bottle, and it's something to hold while you're at a party. It's something to do, and I think it tastes pretty good also. So I would say, again, alcohol, just keep it to a few drinks max. But again, don't let it get in the way of your LSAT studying. Same goes for any other drugs that you might pursue, but really notice for yourself, is there a difference? Is there a difference in your LSAT studying the next morning or the next day after you drink alcohol or smoke marijuana or whatever else it might be? Really try to track your results and see if there is a real difference versus what difference or lack of difference you might want there to be. So anyway, those are my general thoughts. I'm sure I'll share more in the future. But again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, stay tuned, and stay in touch. I've got more stuff coming your way.